19? There you go, yeah, that's fine. 18's fine. If you press N, no, there. 18 and it's fine. And then go back to character props. Just go back, yeah, back to play. Hats and helmets 104, texture 8. Yeah, we got everything. Just go through it all. That's for fire, that. But if you go through them all, you'll see quite a couple of them. Some near the beginning, some near the end. Yeah, we have everything. One for every occasion. I just choose one of the four. This one's just nice as well. You can tell which one's custom.
You're from Money, I can tell.
No,
excuse me. Oh my god. I'm dying.
This is it's hard to find a British person in this thing is Are you here all the time?
Yeah, when I desire to. Yeah, that's it. That'll be it. When I desire to be here. Training stuff I couldn't be paid. Okay, the fuck are they? Yuck. Fuck, I've got to be up. I've got to go to work at 7 o'clock. I just call it LCSO deputy. We'll take the badge off of this. We'll take it off and then we'll put on the Yeah.
I normally only
I've
like
actually just
British
found that
service at
one
5 am.
I can't do British service, man. This bags of
Can you?
parachute is 49. No, I don't like them.
Fair enough. Fair
It'll be
enough, bro.
49 and then that'll be it. I mean, shit. Yeah, backspace is pretty safe. See, the thing is with British servers, man, the officers aren't even trusted to run around with fucking guns. They're not even trusted to run around with tasers. Having a taser is the stupidest shit in the world. American Army, especially like what I'm wearing right now, I'm around standing issue with Glocks, AR-15, big bag shotgun, what else are we running around with? Taser, yeah, why not? Nightstick, flashlight, switchblade. Oh yeah, press M. Law enforcement options. Loadouts. The patrol loadout. What I'm gonna do now quickly though is get rid of my fucking combat pistol and get my pistol Mark 2 out.
Okay.
You can do slash crouch.
It'd be alt, right alt, normally.
Yeah.
No, it'd be normally right alt normally.
No, reason what I might do is I might put it for the right alt, but we don't have it for the left alt because it stops you from being able to do this kind of action, especially when you're aiming it. Yeah, see, that would stop us from doing this action though. Which we don't really want to stop being able to do there, so. Up. What I'll probably do is I'll put it where if you press. If you, oh, it's right, control does the same thing. It'll probably be right alt or something. Just do the same thing. Flash crouch. Just push it up arrow key. I mean, this guy has got a good point. If you've got a stream deck, you can just have it banded. Poor bastard. Then do I?
Well, it doesn't matter no matter what you do. Just you can always just have a stream deck just sitting there.
Right, press M and then law enforcement options and then vehicles. Backspace, maybe? No, just not. Let's not just get sheriff's office at the bottom. Put your lights on real quick. You might want to go through your extras on. Try to put the right ones on for you. If you want to jump out, put the right ones on for you. It's just on V menu. F1, vehicle related options, vehicle extras.
Oh yeah, LS is pretty nice.
Let's see, it's right train.
Put your normal lights on. Just keep, yeah. Go through your lights. Go through extra.
How much do you pay a month for this server so far, anyway?
Well, we really only paid for the hosting. Everything else I've paid thousands for. And I've also made a lot of my own shit.
Fair enough, man.
Oh, put that. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's your backlights. Yeah, I know. Do number 9 maybe? No, number 9 is your fucking running lights. There you go. Now you can just take your vehicles, which like that. Yeah, they are. Got your rear lights working, your side lights working, your push bars working, and your front lights working. lights to traffic advisors if you want to borrow it. It'll turn them to TAs. I need to update a little bit more. Well, there's my TAs. Whether it's page down, page up. I need to update a little bit more, but you've got everything situated. If you also go through your vehicle mods under the mod menu, you'll be able to put on like siren speakers and stuff like that. Vehicle options. Go on vehicle options then. Go on mod menu. Press enter. Mod menu. So there will be your code 3 speakers, which is on the front where your license plate is. See them? Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference, but yeah. Your roof, I think, is ALPR. Where the fuck did it be the ALPRs? Oh, it's never. Oh, it's yeah, it's for the light. I think I'm gonna put some snow tires on as well. If you want wheel snow tires as well, it's on the wheel type that's on off-road. And then if you go to the front wheel, you change that to, let's say, the first one. First, second, third, fourth, there's a bubble. Yeah, that third. Yeah, bro, snow tires. Whoa! What's wrong with using snow? Bro, what's wrong with chains? Snow tires. Snow tires. There you go, you can always chill from there. If you come out there and do /MDT, real life, you wouldn't do that on a fucking command control vehicle that often. Yeah, /MDT. Oh, great. Station verbs are getting fucking up, but really. Because you can, it'll be probably R or B. Just go forwards. Your horn. Right, so do /MDT again. You're gonna jump out like this. Yeah, I know. It's because the fucking bot's just being awkward. It's fighting back with me about picking questions. There you go. Now we get some right. Right, I'm going to follow them. Top of the map. Probably going to change that one to this. We're probably going to hit weak. Do /MDT again. And then scroll down for Los Santos Commissioner's Office. And then, select. Then press the green button next to select subdepartment. And then press 10A. Fourth yellow square. Fourth sort of yellow. I think I know your colours. You can also set your call sign on there as well. Whatever you want the name to be. Just keep in mind we do our names, such as like, mine would be Jacob S, for example. Don't do it. First name. Either way, you can change that to P5 or something. Okay. I mean, with ours, so obviously with ours, people have to usually get their own call sign given to them. But obviously you're alright, you're just messing on something like that. We do have a radio system as well, but it's not really too important.
Stay on the right lane.
You press the
After 15
X,
yards,
yeah.
right turn ahead.
Yeah, fuck is my character actually doing? Holy shit. I just turned that off, to be honest. It's nice, but... Where's my cat tablet?
Stay on the right lane. After 15 yards, right turn
F5,
ahead.
yeah.
Turn right.
Oh, fucking... I turned off that nearest road. I turned it off for a reason, actually. Yeah.
Keep right.
Once you've got it set up, do you know how to set it up properly? Yeah. Yeah, press F5 again and then it'll close it, or just press B to exit. That's just something I turned, then just press escape. I need to fuck around with that a little bit more. Is that why you've not got it turned on properly? Yeah.
Stay on the right lane.
Yeah, I know.
After 15
Normally you
yards,
do
right
middle
turn
to
ahead.
left.
Turn right.
Light reader. Yeah, they will. Yeah. But you see how it's set to hold? That means your back's not really going to work. What are some minor things I can tell you? Red lights will go green whenever you put your lights on and try to go. Nice thing. They do work, that is, anyway. Does this one work? Nah, it doesn't want to work then. Nah,
Keep
come on.
left.
Oh, now it does. Okay. I think it's updated. Oh, no. Oh, yes. That's just the location of it. So, yeah, I mean, there's that Legion Square there. If you look up behind you, the FIB building, it does have, like, the actual names at the top somehow. You can see it. Yeah. The one in the middle of the screen is going to go soon. No, so the one in the middle of your screen, that's going to disappear. That's part of the night era, night shifts. But we're not going to keep that as soon as once we get more of an active player base, that's going to go. What are some other little things that I can show you? I can show you some stations. That shouldn't really be fucking that. Anytime, like I say, it's not going to stay for very long. Do you want to show you some stations, or what do I say? PDs or fire stations? Right, PDs. I think we do actually have a custom off script. Well, actually, hold on, I'll show you. You may actually like it. There's not much I can do because it's just the way the script was made, but if you turn on real quick, press X. No, I'm just doing slash cuffs. If we can get it binded to a key, that'd be awesome. And also people want to rope him over to as well. I love that though, how we grabbed your arm and put Steve around down as well. Stand still. I've had it in another server before, I get confused. Well, we might actually have it on our whitelisted. Fuck, I'll take this way to a station. In case you see what by the way. also do have it. Yeah, ignore that. We have an SCBA system as well, and the way our fire trucks work, you've got to plug. But for the fire truck to actually work to get water, you've got to plug it to a hydrant, or you plug it to another apparatus to get you connected into it, open up that, but yeah, I'll show you the SCBA later. Just allows you to breathe and stuff.
So much since we started the stream. Much. So we go and over some updates. We'll see today is the 29th of December. So 3rd of December is tomorrow, and I'll be doing my heavy vehicle NOx test tomorrow. I haven't booked what I haven't paid for, and I didn't get the logbook, so one step closer to getting an actual truck driving license, which is great. I'm going to pay back all that motor stuff, right? Obviously, as you can see from the start of the stream today, we're driving more adhering to road rules, so it's actually looking at both mirrors are very important. I did read something along the lines of you should be checking your mirrors, both mirrors, at least once every 8 seconds. So I've just been getting used to this. Obviously, well, previously when I was on ETS 2 and ATS, I never really tracked any of my mirrors at all. Like I would just be driving in a straight line. I'd only check the mirrors when I need to change lanes, which is mandatory, right? Obviously you need to mandatorily check your mirrors when you change lanes or make turns, right? But the thing is, with a truck, because you have more blind spots, you should be checking your mirrors, but both sides. So the reason why it's set to 8 seconds, it's not some arbitrary random number that the regulator came up with. It's actually set to 8 seconds because with 8 seconds there's not enough time for a vehicle to enter your blind spot unless if they are speeding. If they're speeding, then yes, they will enter your blind spot, which is where you can't see. Now, I'm driving a P362 cab over, but if you're driving one of those, if you were driving what I was previously driving, the Freightliner Classic XL John Bruder, you would have the cab, the engine in front, right? So when the engine is in front, what's going to happen is you have 2 blind spots at the front, and I mean, you've seen it if you were watching the stream. Like sometimes I'll be crashing into a vehicle when I'm going for a lane change or a turn. I have no idea that vehicle's there because when he's in my blind spot and I just look at the mirror, well, obviously the mirror's clear, right? The mirror's clear. That's why it's called a fucking blind spot, right? So it's important that you check both sides of the mirror. Obviously, I'm in the left lane right now going for an overtake, so I'm not sure if I'm correct on this. So I will ask the driving instructor when I get there, right? Obviously, I'm not there yet, but when I get there, I'll ask the driving instructor, am I supposed to be checking the left mirror if I'm changing lanes to the right? And obviously, well, if I'm on the right lane, for example now, do I look at the right mirror? Because clearly this shouldn't be a vehicle.
Here we can change it to a right lane.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be checking that mirror. Now, when I'm on the left lane, and I'm the leftmost lane, do I check the left mirror still? Now that's a question that I do need to ask the driving instructor before I take the heavy vehicle competency-based assessment. I'm working on that as well. That will probably be done within the next 2 to 3 weeks after I complete my theoretical examination tomorrow. If I pass, which I do believe I've passed. I've been doing those practice exams every single day, so I should be able to pass that, get the logbook and go for that practical exam. But right now I'm just getting used to just checking those mirrors, maintaining that environmental awareness so I know when I have to change lanes. It's not like, I just look at the mirror and I just change. I know that there shouldn't be a vehicle directly like right to my left or right to my right. So I'm just working on that at the current moment, which I think is important. The reversing side of things for single trailers, we're pretty confident on the reversing side of things. Oh, also the next thing I haven't mentioned is making sure I have two hands on the wheel, right? Because sometimes what I do is I relax, so I'm cruising. I got one hand on the wheel, the other hand on the Mosaic GP shifter, which it's probably not the best thing to do, even when you're doing the manual Enon full of road ranger transmission. You you should be only using your left hand to change the gear, and when it's changed, the left hand should return to the wheel in the 9th position. So I'm working on that as well. Right, just making sure 2 hands on the wheel, so don't fail the practical assessment. Because every time you fail, one day, so basically one attempt is $1,000 Australian. So you do not want to fail that exam. Right. Now I'm still in auto, but I will be moving towards manual after I finish my theoretical exam, which is tomorrow. If I pass that, I have everything I need. I've got the 18 speeds, got the Ranger, got the splitter. I'll be switching to manual because when I get my license, I was talking to more experienced truck drivers, and basically been telling me that there's no point getting the automated license. Right? You want to be doing the test on a manual. And in Australia, it's a non-synchro mesh. You want to be doing a non-synchro mesh manual, and it's good practice to get used to it. But you want to be doing it on a manual, because if you do it on auto, you can't drive manuals. If you do it on a manual, you can drive an auto and a manual. In Australia, that's how it works. So they're very important doing it on a manual. Now I'm just getting used to just the gearbox when I get to it. Obviously the distance as well, just maintaining that distance. Obviously in the actual assessment, I'll probably not have adaptive cruise control. They're just gonna, how it's gonna work is gonna put you in a shit truck, an Isuzu, a very old truck. There's not gonna be any adaptive cruise there, and you're just gonna have to manually maintain that distance with ETS2 and ATS as adaptive cruise. So just getting used to the distance, not making sure you have enough time to brake, preferably without using like the emergency brake and like tipping over. That would be good. So I'm gonna go overtake over here. I've been checking that mirror, that small mirror to the right, because I've got 2 mirrors to the right if you haven't noticed yet.
Well, either way, you can definitely
to just make sure that there's no vehicle there. So I noticed that when I'm actually, so I've only just started checking both mirrors, maintain environmental awareness. It actually makes it more easy and confident for me to change lanes, because previously I would be like, well, it looks safe, and I like, you know, last time it looked safe, and sometimes you get a crash, right? So that's because of the blind spot, right? There's a lot of blind spots. So just keeping that. So for example, that white car that was on my blind spot there about 2 seconds ago, and when I checked left before, I saw him approaching me. Suddenly he's disappeared, which means he's either stopped this car completely and he's miles behind me, or he's either, so I'm going to move over to let the guy merge on, and then I need to go back to the right afterwards. So he's probably in my blind spot right now, because I don't see him. He's probably right next to my vehicle, potentially, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Yes, okay, so it was right, he was in my blind spot. Right, so that's exactly why we check the mirrors, why we maintain that environmental awareness, because if I just change back to the right lane without maintaining environmental awareness, I would have hit him. There would be a high possibility I would have hit him, or I would have changed lanes and got lucky where he was a slight little bit in front of me and I almost pitted him. But the problem with that is that you would have seen on stream before yesterday when we were doing that long haul. Multiple times it happened where I would change lanes, I get a little bit lucky, and the emergency brakes kicks in, and then instantly the air pressure goes to 0, and I have to put one of my hazards, shift to neutral, and start pumping up my air pressure again on neutral with the engine revving. So that happens because you weren't actively prepared. So you should be looking and maintain that awareness. Gonna try to apply a little bit of the brakes over here.
That should be sorted now.
2 hands on the wheel.
Turn right.
Just gonna slow down.
You see, the issue is though, Vixen, so for me to do all these, I'll just help you over.
This load is obviously the heaviest load in the game, so it's slightly harder.
A bunch of other fucking confusing shit. And for some reason the actual Sonoran bot is a bit awkward for giving permission. Sometimes it works.
when I'll be doing the actual assessment, I'll be doing it in a heavy rigid, right? So there's not going to be a multiple pivot point trailer. It's just think of it as, if you've got a Lego block, you've got like just one piece of Lego block. If you're a kid, you got those Lego blocks. The heavy rigid essentially is, as far as my knowledge, the heavy rigid is basically a Lego block. Okay, so there's not going to be multiple pivot points, which makes it easy for you to reverse, or park, right? So I'm using the transformer right now, which has many pivot points, so it's going to be much harder to maneuver, and it's also much longer, so it's good practice. But on the day before I actually do a test, I will spin up a heavy rigid. I already know what mod to use. There's a BDF tandem mod that's available on Steam Workshop that allows you to drive a heavy rigid. There's also a paid mod. I believe I forgot, but I have a link to that paid mod I researched on YouTube. That will actually allow me to get a heavy rigid, just a simple box truck, which should be what I'll be driving once I get the heavy rigid license. I'll be able to practice that reverse, but the reversing is a maneuver. I need to be able to do a reverse. I'm also, while I'm explaining this to you, I'm also doing, I'm also trying to remember it, right? Because when I'm explaining it to you, I'm also remembering. It's like a think aloud process, right? So you need to remember before you initiate the reversing process, there's a thing you need to do. You need to put on your hazard lights first, okay? So before you reverse park your trailer, or in this case, hard parking trailers, make sure you go ahead and flip on your hazards. It's going to slow down really quick. Slow down.
My favourite cop car. Well,
cruise control's not slowing down fast enough, so I need to apply that manual brake.
Yeah.
I'm too straight for that.
Okay.
You mean too straight?
Right, so we got 2 hours and 7 minutes. I do need to look for rest
so now you'll see the speed.
I might do this one.
For you? Do you not have it turned on?
It's 2 hours and 7 minutes.
It says 65 on the left.
I could probably get it to... I'll probably do it at 1 hour. And there's also 18% fuel.
I like this fall floor as well.
I put mine at bottom left.
There's no fuel here, so I don't want to take this.
X is 24.1.
Nah, that's too far.
And then 3.4 and then 1. Yeah,
I might go and do
what else is there?
This, or do I need to?
So that's the one above it. That's the info module. So mine's at bottom left.
I'm not sure if I need to exit or if I can park here. It's not showing on the map properly.
X is 31, but I'm actually going to move.
If I have it pinned, I'll just slow down when I get there and just be aware. Just look at how I can get there. I think the best thing is to take here. Because if I make a mistake,
1 second,
I can still go over here and take this intersection.
I'm going to have my Y approximately about
So I'm going to do here. I'm going to play it safe because I have no idea what's going on. That's 48 minutes away to the rest area.
I'm just going to leave mine at 3.5.
So right now I should be paying attention to the right mirror.
Yeah, so the Y will be the up and down, X will be the left and right.
I've really done a bit of practice on using the double clutch because it's also required. I make sure and remind myself and both other people if they're going for the driver's license for heavy rigids. You cannot float gears in the heavy vehicle competency-based assessment. You have to use double clutch strategy. If you float any gear without using the clutch, if you float any gear, you will fail. You will fail the assessment. They will fail use this merging lane. So I'm going to stop and let him merge first. The reason why I stopped is because I actually don't have the right of way. His vehicle head is in front of me, so that was a merge lane, and there was no dotted line, right? There was no dotted line, but he had the cross that indicated that he had to give way, which means if we crash, it would be me. It would be me that fucked up. Right. Just gonna slow down over here.
I was so happy to buy this hood because it's so customizable, it's great. Change all the colours as well. Colours. For your speed here, you see at the very bottom where it says miles per hour, you can change the colours of that. So like where the dial is, how it's set to blue, I'm going to set mine to red. If I can.
yeah, that's really all I got to say. So I'm just gonna continue practicing. I've got another about, I got another 7 hours on my 7 hours on my shift. So yeah, I'll probably check in at the 15-minute rest break. You have, when you drive 8 hours, you should have at least 2 rest breaks, and the breaks are in blocks of 15 minutes.
Yep.
Both
Again,
mirrors.
you chill. Now it looks pretty much
Go
better.
straight.
So I'll check in with you in my
Well,
rest
that's
break.
what I
Talk to you later. Bye.
You wanna go to my mansion? There's 2 mansions I'll take you to, so where did I put the other one?
Go straight.
This is a different CAD system, but I've set it to you. You set that manually, but this is a different CAD system. The one that we use for AIs is F11.
Stars.
So, like, if I come all the way over this side, I'll send a different tip. Peekaboo. Let's go upstairs. Why can't I show off some of yours? Come here. Get a gun, show me hand, show me bitch cheese. I don't know, it's going bright for me as well. Give me a fucking... It's night time probably. Well, you've got 35 mod packs, I've got 39, so we've both probably got an over amount of brightness going on. Alright, now I'll show you the nicest map we have probably. If you see little yellow boxes on light poles, by the way, they're defibrillators. Don't worry about them. Holy fuck, is this place massive. Press X. Holy fuck, is this thing massive. I just love the fact that the elevators actually work. Now you'd have to get SIU, right?
I got you. I got you. I got some egg I can let out.
There's so much to this place, it's actually fucking insane. I don't even know, seriously,
give me
when I
like a
started
week.
exploring this place, I had to go outside
not
and start
cough
jumping off of
every
things
5
because I didn't
seconds.
know where I was going. It's so massive. Oh yeah, we have a couple. You wanna just jump into my charger and then oh shit, I'll just jump in your Explorer, I'll just drive it through. I'll go put this the quicker first, so we can actually play. You got your seatbelt on? That's okay. Let's have a look, we've got one right there. They would use Davis's, but we don't really have a custom station there right now because it costs money. But come on then. There's a massive medical centre PD right near us as well. There's another one. Well, for starters, we're in the wrong area, so if you want to come with me. Yeah, hop in. Oh, there's a wall there. What you do is normally you bring them down here and then they can get processed properly. So they obviously have to go through, let's say, what, interrogations, photography work, solid work. There's an evidence room there, observation, mugshot. This is what we'd take them to. We'd get them to stand up against the wall and then, you know, the usual. You mean the actual jail cells? No, with ERS, but ERS is built for NPCs. Oh, right, yeah, so if I actually set it to this station in specific, because I've not set it up yet, because like I said, we're not going to keep ERS forever. But if I do set it up, then it'll be one of them where you have to take them down to, let's say, not the actual jail cell, but like the jail officer who's like, let's say right here. We'd have like a little circle here, and then you just press E, and then it'll send them to jail.
Who the fuck is this guy that's talking about people sending people to jail? Second.
Yeah, eventually we will get rid of ERS, but I don't know how long that's going to be, to be honest.
So, right, problem solved. Here you go. Now I was hearing about this guy just talking over for like the past hour or so. Like, dude, my brain was just melting hearing his voice. He's talking for like the last 45 minutes. Anyways, problem solved.
Keep right. Go straight.
So over here we need to check both mirrors, because we also need to check for pedestrians. And that's assessed in the heavy vehicle competency based assessment. I'll be checking both these heavily populated areas, civilians, pedestrians, civilians.
Go straight.
Pedestrians is the right terminology.
Go straight.
Whatever you do, make sure you stop the truck before it hits the white line. Do not stop it after the white line. If there's a little bit of a gap, you can see when the car pulls up in front. That's fine, but do not stop after white line or you fail. There's no criteria. I believe it's like within like a 1 meter, it's fine, which I believe that's like within a meter. It's not like the guy's gonna come out and check, but you stop after the white line and you knows and you're fucked. So let's try to stop a little bit early. You don't have to stop on the line. Before, when the light turns green, before you actually go, make sure you check left and right, not the mirrors this time, just actually check on left and right, making sure there's nobody speeding, because remember, as a truck driver, you're a professional, you're just not a car driver. You need to make sure that your road is clear, no rookie cars that are planning to speed across, because if you start moving, they're speeding, then
Go straight.
somebody dies. See, I stopped close over line this time. It's much better. You can see the car there. Just checking the right mirror in case there's any kids running around. They could potentially run onto the road where I can't see them, unless if he's a very fast runner. I should be able to see him without him entering my blind spot within 4 seconds. Should be. Green, I'm gonna check left, check right, then I'm gonna go.
Release. Go straight.